Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Techno Talks here. So, I've recently purchased the Samsung Galaxy S20 FE or Fan Edition. It's been around 72 hours or 3 days, and so far I've had great experiences with this phone. And today in this video I'm going to be giving you guys my initial thoughts about this device and what I think about it. So, let's go ahead and begin. First up, I'm going to go ahead and talk about some of the pros. That's going to be design, build quality. Well, I'm going to be talking about pros and cons, and they're going to include the design, camera, build quality, screen, maybe the screen refresh rate and whatnot. So I'm going to be including a couple of things in here. First up, let's start with the pros of this device. One of the main pros that is really nice about this device is having a 120 Hz display, refresh rate screen. And I have used 90 Hz. I do own the OnePlus 8, so you guys might already know. But 120 Hz is just on another level. It's not going to be a switch like from 60 to 90. You're not going to feel it that much. However, it's still a big switch, and it just feels very smooth overall. And it's made the One UI experience or the Android experience better for me. Sometimes, you know, on my S10 Plus, it's a 60 Hz refresh rate screen, and it feels kind of choppy at points. However, with this new screen, the 120 Hz refresh rate screen, this device is feeling very snappy and very nice, with lag-free basically. That's probably affected by having it for such a little time. However, it's still very fast and very smooth. Another pro would be the design. I really enjoy this design. If you can see from the front display, very minimal bezels. The punch hole cutout is very small. And overall, it just makes the phone feel futuristic. It doesn't feel outdated or anything. Even with the price of $700 USD, it feels perfectly fine. It feels like a flagship. Coming to the back of this device, so it looks like an S20. And overall, it's a pretty nice design. These cameras look a little better than what's on the S20. They have like the Note 20 vibe with the intruding cameras, I guess. And it looks really nice. We have a matte finish on the back, which is really nice as well. And overall, design-wise, this phone is great. One con about this would be the build quality. This device is using a plastic back, as Samsung likes to call it, Glastic. It's a polycarbonate material, and it might be a con for some people. It is a con for me. However, it's not too big of a deal. I'll get on with it. I'll live with it, and it's still going to be a really nice phone to use. It doesn't feel as premium as a phone with a glass back, so like my S10 Plus right here. However, Samsung is making great devices even with plastic. So this phone right here might be a plastic back, but it still feels great. I don't have anything to say about the feeling of this device. It's overall very nice to hold, and the matte finish just makes it feel a little better. Another con would be the front display. This display is using Gorilla Glass 3, so it is more it can get scratched more. It's less scratch resistance compared to what we have right now. And unless you're not going to put on a screen protector, that shouldn't affect you too much. However, overall with the phone, just plain nothing else, the phone is scratchable. Well, at least easier than what we have right now. So that is one of the cons. Another pro would be battery life. This device has a 4,500 milliamp hour battery, and overall it's lasted me the whole day. It's very close to what my S10 Plus lasts with a 4,100 milliamp hour battery, and that is mainly due to having a 120 Hz refresh rate display. However, it's probably not going to be too big of a deal. I still get around like 6 to 7 hours, so it does last me the whole day. I've never ran out of juice. I've still had like 20% sometimes towards the night at like 10 o'clock, which was very nice to have indeed. So another pro is going to be the cameras. I'm going to be doing a little comparison real quick to the OnePlus. If you guys already know, the OnePlus 8 is at this price point as well. It's $699 USD. And for that price point, the cameras are very bad on the OnePlus 8. Honestly, they're not even worth using unless you're doing something very simple. You just need to get some photographs, you know, maybe take pictures of some pages of something. Other than that, that device does not have the best cameras. However, on the other hand, the Samsung Galaxy S20 FE has great cameras. They might not look too astonishing. They have two 12 megapixel lenses and a one 8 megapixel lens. However, it gets the job done, and it does a better job than the OnePlus 8. We can record at 4K 60 on the rear and the front, and the camera picture quality, they are very nice. It hasn't failed me. I've had very nice pictures taken with this device, and focusing issues, I've had none of those. So as you guys might know, the Note 20 Ultra and the I believe the Note 20 Ultra didn't have any. They did fix it on there. The S20 Ultra, on the other hand, had some camera issues, focusing issues. However, this device has none of those issues, and overall the camera is just very nice on this phone. It looks really nice. It doesn't look that bad. It's not extruding too much. There is still a bump, as you can see. However, it's not as bad as what we have right now. Now that we're done with all those, let's go ahead and talk about my initial thoughts, or what I think about this device overall, generally, if you should buy this or not. What I'm going to say is very simple, and that is, you should definitely buy this device. If you are looking for a device at this price point for brand new, you could go for this device and you would not be disappointed at all. You'd be using this device for at least 3 years with major software updates, and you could go up to 5 years with this device, no issue. You'd probably be able to use this for that long, until you have to like really switch up the device. And that's just a very nice thing about this device. At that price point, you're getting something very nice, premium, and overall just a general great phone. Another thing would be, you guys might say, you know, the S20 price drop, you can get it for 600, 700 USD. You can do that. However, I'm talking about release prices. If we were talking about release prices, this phone was a better device to buy. But as I said, the S20 is definitely still the more premium device when compared to this. However, as I said, release price is going to be $699 and $999. So definitely the S20 FE. If you're looking at other devices like the OnePlus 8, don't go for it. Go for the S20 FE. I have both the devices. I own both of them. And from my experience so far, I'd say go ahead and buy the Samsung Galaxy S20 FE. And the plastic back does not have too many issues. It's actually kind of better. It's kind of a better thing. You know, you're not going to be able to break it as easier. You might get some scratches on it. You might chip it a little. However, it's not going to be as bad as breaking a glass back. So overall, as I said, if you're looking for a device at this price point, go ahead and buy this phone. It's not going to disappoint you. And if you don't like it, just return it. You're able to return it. So I'd say if you have the money to purchase this, definitely check it out and try it out. So that's about it, guys. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.